Hey everyone, I hope y'all have a good day, good evening, no matter what you're at in the world. So, today's topic will be trauma. Yeah, trauma. As y'all noticed, the past 4 weeks, I talk about self criticism and burnout. Basically, the past weeks, probably a month, I experienced burnout, self doubt, and have a lot of trigger responses from my past, which I had not dealt with. So I'm very triggered. And I just feel like I want to talk about it because, like, there's a lot of things in my past I have not dealt with that leave me angry and bitter and frustrated at the same time. Like I'm very you know, hurt for so long, like since I don't trust myself. And I really don't. I really don't trust myself. And like it's so hard that you go into therapy thinking you resolve your issue when you read a book or you watch TV or someone says something, some reason you get triggered. So basically I had not got over the past and I'm still angry and pissed off. Like every time I think about like things have been said to me, or I think about the past, or I can think about it, what how it made me feel, I feel angry. And it made me angry. And I feel frustrated. And I'm not supposed to feel that way, but I feel this way. And I felt this way throughout my life. And I don't want to get too detailed in my life,
Motion detected at front.
which I don't. Sorry for the interruption in the background. Forgive me. Um, what I meant to say, like, I just felt like I'm not over the past. I'm still triggered, still, and and I still feel hurt, and I'm not got over the past, despite going therapy for past 3 years now, thinking I resolved my issue, and now I still get triggered. So that means healing will take a long ass time to deal with it. And I I don't want to go too deep what been going on with me because I don't want to share everything, even though I kind of share too much. But I give you what I had dealt with in my life or I had experienced. I might be trigger warning or TW that I had experienced it over here. And I'm going to say this. I had people, basically the one who raised me, who loved me and adored me, and I love her back. Y'all might be assuming that my mom. I do love her, and I love her so much. And I realize, despite I love her, I feel frustration and feel anger toward her. Even though she the one raised me, I just felt like she's so yes, I'm her child, but she's so used to the old me and not the new me. I not that child that she used to know. And I have changed over the year. What I used to tolerate growing up is not the same no more. Growing up, I was, the good child. obey your parents, which I always do, listen to their advice, and do and be a good child, which I always been doing. And and I felt like over the years, like even though she my good support system, but sometimes she'd be very critical of me at times. Like when it come to my life, whether like come to my advocacy or how I do things in my life, or how I should approach things. She always say like, "Hey, you supposed to do this and that," and she always critical of me. And I understand what she's saying, but I just wish sometimes she'd give me a freedom to make my own decision. Because there are a lot of times, like, especially my mom, sometimes she'd be too, she always have a say thing in my life. Like, for example, like, I supposed to go to, there's a lot of incidents in my life. Like, for example, like, I'm back in high school. I wanted, like, think about going to Federal State or Johnson Well, something like that. I think about going one of them two. And then call my mom like, hey, go to Fatah Tech, blah blah blah. Like I think about, I'm like, yeah, I followed, her advice. I did. And after I did all that, and I remember one of my cousins look at me like, Kayla, why you do that to yourself? And first I was confused. I'm like, what? I'm like, why you say that? When I think back now, I think my mom may have put too much opinion in what she thought was best for me is the right way. And it never kind of considered mine. Which she do consider mine, but sometimes she be very critical and always giving her opinion on things. So kind of hard try to talk to her. That's probably where I got it from, because my mom very independent. And also she all criticized me a lot, but why I do it correctly or thing like that. And that could make sense why I'm so filled with self doubt and always self criticism all the damn time because my mama do it to me ever since I could remember. Like I remember every time I talk to somebody and I could talk to that one person and my eye be doing this. I see if my mama there, I'd be looking at her while talking to that person because I feel like don't matter how I do it, she all go criticize me. I just felt like I just can't do nothing right when I'm around her. And it could make sense why I'm so in self doubt and filled with self criticism because my mama keep doing what she doing. And knowing me, I don't have the fucking balls to tell my mama because I'm scared of my mama opinion, how she think about something. And I'm scared of my mama, y'all. I'm sorry. I love her. She's a sweetheart. But baby, something her opinion, when it get to her opinion, you can't change your parent, right? That's why I felt like, and also adding the fact, like, she do believe in me. She do believe what I do. But there are sometimes she don't trust me. And I don't know why. Like, she do believe in me that, I'm going to college on my own, have my own job, me being an activist. And I know she's trying to protect me. But I felt like I just want my mama to let me make my own decision. And I felt like all my frustration, all that rage toward her, and me being a good child growing up and kind of feel resistant to her. I just felt like she took my autonomy away from me. That's what I felt like growing up. Other than my issue with my mom, which everything kind of related to my mom, even though she ain't perfect, but sometimes I just wish she just gave me a little autonomy back. Yeah. And also like other than that, being autistic on top of that. 'Cause a lot of growing up, you know, you they bet you be an autistic person, like you always, you know, live in a world that's not accessible to you. You always had to conform to the neurotypical standard, who non-autistic standard, because that cannot live up to, and like try to fit in. Don't want to be out there, be bullied for if I act weird, you know. Especially if you like black and autistic, you all kind of weird, fucking up, and but plug in the black community, you know. They'll put you like, oh, you ain't black enough, no kind of bullshit. Yes, I had growing to say you act too white or you act too proper, you know, some shit like that growing up. Even though I wasn't triggered about them shit, because I just be my fucking self. And especially my mom, how she say something, I say that thing. And my mama, you know, she a teacher. So preschool teacher actually. So how she do things, how she do that, how my parents do things, I do that thing. And it don't matter how I, you know, be myself, I just always, of course, about some black kids kind of look at me funny, like I'm not, you know, this way or that way, or be a black woman or whatever maybe the case may be. And so I feel judged. So I'm like, ah, you act too white. The fact that I got fucking my fucking blood, but you know, and of course I went to all black high school. They wish they ain't giving no fucking trauma. Okay, well they did kind of put me on blast on social media, I guess. I would have fun. I would dancing and get my own groove on. I guess somebody record me and put the shit on social media. And I feel like shit because knowing you autistic, you don't understand such a fucking clue, and plus you want to make fucking friends, and it's fucking hard enough when you try to fit in, and no one know what it like to be no diversion or be autistic in general. It's fucking hard. It and also not having friends, not having many friends because I just felt like I cannot relate to shit. Because I'm autistic, my interest is this and they like this. We can't match. And even like it seemed like growing up, I seem like I attract to neurodivergent people or somebody have a disability because we could relate on some shit. We might have some difference, but it seemed like growing up, like I made a lot of acquaintances, but I never make friendship, and I don't know fucking know why. And I don't know because back in my household with their own little situation going on, between I know my parents argue over some petty stuff and things like that. But sometimes when they argue, so they don't talk it out on some issue. And I think of me seeing it, thinking it's normal. And of course, you cry and stuff. You're a little kid, like, good, you think of the worst because you see your parents like arguing on some petty shit. Like, you know, it could make shit. I don't want to make conflict because I don't want to experience that again. Like, they give me feel some type of way, and I don't want to argue with people. I try to be, pleasing people, which that kind of leading to be bad. I just don't want to make conflict because how my parents do it, they don't talk it out. They leave things unsaid and don't talk about talking to other people about their property, but never directly talk about to each other. Which think of that okay, but realize now I'm going fair, but that's not okay. That shit unknowable. So yeah, so I had to talk about it in therapy. So then my sister, where I have big family. So I have four sisters. No, well, I had three sisters and two brothers on my dad's side, and one sister on my mom's side. So one sister on my mom's side, we were very close. Well, my sister thing like that. But then there's one problem. We get compared growing up. I always seen the good child, she seen the bad child, and thing like that. And I think that create a fiction in our relationship because we get compared growing up. And sometimes my sister use something I said to her against me. And make the shit worse, I trust my sister because she my older sister. Now I'm the youngest. Shit, I put to trust you and you did me dirty. And also, other than that, people keep saying like, okay, like I'm not gonna do that guy. I'm not gonna argue with dad. So stuff like that. I'm not gonna argue with dad. I'll put do this and that, whatever it became. And they end up broken their promises. And get that leads me to fucking trust issue. And then of course my sister out of me 3 damn times. You know, I count at the time during my high school year, I was questioning my sexuality because I was fucking confused, you know. And I thought my sister would be confiding me, even though she said like she loved me despite whether I'm gay or bi or whatever. But she didn't give me the choice to say for myself, so she outed me 3 different times. And I had said that to y'all. I had not talked to her about my feelings about that for outing me before I decided like I want to come out. She outed me 3 different times, and I'm still kind of pissed at her for outing my ass. So never talked to her. So and then ever since that outing me situation, I feel like the trust had been broken, and I felt like my trust with people is the issue, and not I guess that lead to me not trusting myself, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and it could be why I got trust issues, not trusting myself, because people in my life just know they ain't perfect, but they just don't know how to do things when they, I guess, they raised me, or grew up with me. I know they ain't perfect. I know that you ought to, fix their past, whatever, but I can't change them. But then I'm still hurt and still angry and don't know how to process my emotion. And I feel like I have been impressing my emotion all the years, and now I'm angry. And all the speaking on that being angry, like you were a teenager, and then back to the theme, like oh, have a boyfriend, girlfriend back in high school, wherever, doing like maybe a little taste of what it like to be in a relationship. I thought about it. I was like 13 going 14, like, oh my god, everybody getting boyfriend, girlfriend. Let me get me one. And my first crush, he was autistic and black. He a cutie. He was my first crush back in elementary school. And I realized, I saw on Facebook, like, oh my God, I'm so happy, bubbling my eye. We could be in a relationship because I'm so happy. I remember having like, oh, we're gonna be in a relationship. And I had to, when I guess my parents found out, my sister like found out that, I'm talking to June, that his name June. And then I get they told me like basically my parents like, hey, no, wait till you get older, blah blah that. And I had to end the relationship with June because I back in my childhood I tried to be a good child, which I did. And I was very pissed at that. Then found out years later, my sister and my mama had a relationship. They were a teenager. And me did not. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't get one. Shit, I was close to getting one. And y'all just destroy it for me. Ain't this a bitch? And also, there are other incidents like I supposed to go to autism and camp inclusion by Autistic Self Advocacy Network. I didn't tell nobody that I'm going to it. I was happy, like I'm about to go to Washington D.C. during the summer of 2019. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm about to go, go, go. I was excited like a bitch, you know. And then again, when I'm about to head out, my mom like, and of course, my family like, what the hell, Kayla? Why you didn't tell her? And looking back now, the reason I didn't tell her, because they gonna doubt me. They gonna doubt my capability. And I remember my mom one time she said like, "Oh, So the people were about autistic people, and she thought down in like, oh, are they gonna take care of this? And how they know, stuff like that. And like, now I'm looking at her like, why are you assuming? And of course, she might have some biases, you know, maybe some ableism, like doubting, like, oh, and she always kind of say like, Kayla, where you go out? And what if you don't understand what they're saying, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at her like, you think I know that? I know this is something I need to work out. Thanks for reminding me, but damn. You know what happened?
Motion detected at front.
Sorry about that noise again. But you know what happened? I canceled it. And I was pissed. Yeah. Still pissed. But then I went to the ACI next year. But then when the pandemic started, yeah, when the pandemic started, at least I got my certificate at least I got my certificate in ACI program online during the damn pandemic. But I wish they had let my ed did it the year before that with confidence. And I just wish they fucking trust me. And I remember asking them, do you trust me? And they stumbled. My mom in particular stumbled. And I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, that's a long ass story. There's a lot of stuff just bottled up over the year. And yeah, and which I really don't want to mention it, but I was, trigger warning, molested by an older cousin. I was young. Yeah, I was molested by my older cousin. I was young, at 8 years old. Didn't know I was, being being touched the wrong way. But until one episode of Yolanda Fix Your Life, that episode, when that woman talk about her experience being SIO, being molested as a child, and I felt like some of that memory had came back, and I realized that happened to me. And I don't know how being molested as a child probably had affected me. They probably did, but I probably don't even know it. But yeah, um, yeah. And I told, and I'm not put it out there, but I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to go too detailed in my life, but I know what I told somebody about being molested by a cousin. This is someone who I trusted well, but of course, I'm gonna say this. I never say their name. Someone, so I know who I trusted well, said they was molested as a child as well, and I told them that a cousin did it to me, and of course, like other like being a victim of SA or being molested, you kind of keep it quiet, like keep things to yourself. I was 17 when I told somebody this happened to me. They told me to keep it quiet. I don't know if there's a thing that happened to victim of SA or being molested as a child. There's a habit. So yeah, yeah. That's a lot of trauma, y'all. That's a lot of stuff I had to deal with. Things I need to deal with. It's a lot to take in. And I'm still hurt from all that. Being molested as a child, me having trust issue, feeling self doubt, have people in my own life always criticize me, outing me 3 damn fucking times, taking my opinions in my life, taking the, being, not letting me, not them trusting me that I could do it, even though they still believe in me. That I felt some part of them don't trust me. Maybe it could do to my disability part of it, because they do trust me, but not my disability. That I think was going on, and also I felt a mess about religion trauma, being autistic. Like, I don't think I had trauma about it, but I had people, of course, make stereotype about autism and things like that, and thinking, they could pray autism away or any disease away. Like, oh, she could overcome disability, things like that. And I thought, I over my disability, and which I'm not. I max because I literally was that very ableist as fuck. So I had to mask to get food. And I think all that damn mask thing throughout my childhood and now into my adulthood, now I'm having meltdown and breakdown because for too long I had masks. For too long I feel with rage for my past and not taking care of myself had bowled over, and that kind of led me to being fucking therapy. So I'm not gonna take years to unhear this shit. Even though I thought being 3 years in therapy, think I you know heal from it. It's like hell no. I had not healed. And I'm still angry, pissed, and angry. And just wish I could believe myself. Wish I don't. Like y'all believe in me. I don't believe in myself. Even my mentor, even people, even activists, and there are people around who know me. You doubt yourself a lot because by now growing up, I've been criticized all my fucking life, and that's why I'm my worst own fucking critic at this point because due to the experience growing up. And I just kind of wish I believed myself more. And I shouldn't have do that, but I don't like to say it. The damage had to be done, and I had to do the work not to unlearn that shit. And go take a while to unlearn that shit. And I have a revolution about that shit. And also the fact that all my life people expect me to be this such a way growing up, and I rebel against that because y'all try to put me in the box. All my life I have been put in the box, trying to be a good girl, or trying to be a stereotypical autistic person, or a black woman, whatever the fuck it may be, wherever it be, wherever fucking stereotype you could put me in. And I'm not happy. I'm fucking miserable. Or between everything okay, which deep inside I'm fucking dying inside. And I'm tired of lying and giving a fake version of me. I want to give my real self for one, so I could be myself. I think all this time, I just wanted to be free to be me. Liberation to be my unfit self. For so long, people took that away from me. I never get a chance to give myself a voice on what I want in life. If that's what people think of me, that's what I need to work on. And whatever y'all trauma is, I hope y'all work on yours and get healed. Because if you don't get healed, you can be like me, angry and bitter, and in fucking therapy. Cause, and I don't like to say this, I'm not a Christian no more. Because due to the fact that people, you know, in that religion, even though the religion is fine, but people within it make the religion look bad. Because how the religion been used in a very, very bad way. Like white supremacy, racism, and hate. And sadly, some people just fucking bigots and feel with hate And we know that religion itself put to be all about love, but sadly, people using it in the wrong way for their agenda, and that's the problem. And I don't like that. And I'm instead of, you know, unlearning thing or decolonizing my mind or dismantle what I thought I know about life and thought to unlearn, not to do the same pattern in the past. So, and I hope, you know, y'all could heal from your trauma and do the work, because if you don't heal, you do some petty shit. And I feel like some part of me are doing some petty shit right now. So if I were y'all, get healing, talk to somebody, and heal. You don't, you don't. And what how you do it? Whether you pray, get some fresh air, meditate, I don't know. For me, I'm just trying to figure that out because for so long I try to be somebody I'm not. So I really don't know, y'all. But I know there's a lot to hear from talk about my trauma and my experiences. I hope it could relate for y'all for something, but I know we not everybody have the same experiences. So, and I hope y'all have a good day. And also, if I failed the mission, if you want to join the Neurodiversity in Black community on Geneva, I will provide that in the description. Have a good day, y'all.